The Department of Defense observes National American Indian Heritage Month to honor the rich cultures, histories, and contributions of Native Americans, including those who have served in the United States military. This observance highlights the crucial role these communities have played in shaping the nation's history. The Department of Defense recognizes the importance of preserving Native American heritage and fostering respect for their unique perspectives. National American Indian Heritage Month serves as an opportunity to reflect on their legacy of service while celebrating the resilience, strength, and patriotism of Native American communities across the nation. During this time, the Department of Defense also pays tribute to the significant service of Native Americans, past and present, in the defense of the country, honoring their long-standing commitment to the United States Armed Forces.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome again to the Sansu Show. Oh my God, I'm so excited again. Another hump day. Well, in the US it is. It's called it hump day for every Wednesday. But for sa ating mga Pilipina, Pilipino, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi. Sa mga Bisaya, may buntag, may hapon. Be in town sa inyong tanan diha. Sus, Ginoo, thank you in town sa pagtanaw ninyo sa ako ang podcast every Wednesday night here in the US. Ano sa Philippines is Thursday. I think it's lunchtime. But thank you guys for spending time with me again for another Wednesday. We played if you notice in the beginning, I played about the Native American because it's still November and it's still Native American Heritage Month. We still have to celebrate it. The theme for this year is weaving together our past, present, and future. For Indigenous people, our past, present, and future are all interconnected. Let's honor and celebrate also the legacy of Native Americans and Alaska Natives, cultures, and communities. So please, if you know someone that's a Native American, congratulate them. This is their month, you guys. Now let's go to our Chica. I'm so excited about this. Well, a little bit because, it's the Miss Universe and I was hoping, Chelsea, but she still have position. Let me tell you something. Okay, we are going to go through this, all right? Okay, the 73rd Miss Universe 2024 competition in Mexico City. This is the third time that it was held in Mexico City, you guys. They must be really nice, But he was very historical. And it came back bigger than ever. This year, there were like 125 countries competed for the iconic crown. 41 more contestants than in 2023. Would you believe that? And you'd be surprised there were countries that you never heard of. Something like, that country exists? There's some countries that probably, I don't know. Really surprised me. countries such as North Macedonia, I think I heard that before, and also the Maldives made their competition debut. So this year featured the oldest. Now this are the historical. They have the oldest contestant. And they have a contestant that was wearing a hijab, and then there was a contestant. There's a mother. There were some contestants that are mothers. I didn't know being a mother you can still compete in a Miss Universe. You know, that is amazing. Well, the bodies, guys, it look like wherever which one are the mothers, you can never tell. I know they probably work out and be on diet because it's just the bodies, the costumes. I mean, it was spectacular, you guys. Oh my God, they really worked so hard. Whoever made those costumes, the gowns. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But there was a little bit of controversial because Miss Panama qualified, but they don't want to tell us what really happened. But it was a withdrawal, and Panama, the country Panama, accepted it. I think there's something really happened that she did. She's only 19 years old. She probably did party all night or something. I don't know, but she was disqualified. That was so sad. Now, as I mentioned, there were 20 Miss Universe contestants who made history during the 2024 pageant, you guys. Okay, let's start off with Miss Ruby Pouchet. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Was the first Miss Bonaire. So do you know where that country is? Because I never heard of it. To compete at Miss Universe in 25 years. Could you imagine in 25 years? Okay, I guess they competed before because this is the 73rd. So they just probably absent for 25 years. Excuse me. Pouchet, a 29-year-old communication specialist and government official, and then placed in the top 30 though. I'm sorry. But anyway, Marianela Ancheta brought Miss Cuba back to the Miss Universe stage for the first time since 1967. They've been absent because Miss Universe is every year. So they've been absent since 1967. I should find that's why I said there were a lot of countries that came back or first time. So Marianela Ancheta was one of the beautiful Cuban. She made it to the top 30, by the way, you guys. And she's 31 years old. See, there's no limit, again, age limit on to be a Miss Universe. I'm not even gonna dare. Anyhow, she's a 31-year-old model and businesswoman. She's also an advocate for mental health support. Oh, good for you, girl. Okay, now, Miss Egypt. Now, this is really the first. Miss Egypt Logina Sala was the first woman with vitiligo to compete in the pageant. That's really she made. She is a role model. Sala made it into the top 30 also. She made into the top 30. She's 34 years old. I mean, these ladies don't even look their age. I'm telling you. She's a mother, a model. Did I tell you? She's a mother, a model, makeup artist, and TV presenter. She's using her current platform to destigmatize vitiligo, a condition that results in the loss of pigment in the skin. She's really a role model, you guys. I'm giving her the flower. Okay, now Sarah Ba was the first Miss Guinea to compete at Miss Universe. First time. I mean, this competition been around for 73 years. Whoa. And then she's only 29 years old. She's a master's student pursuing her degree in business administration. She's also worked for a government nonprofit. Go, girl. And I hope this is not the first and the last of Miss Guinea. Okay, now the next one is Miss Gibraltar. Now, I don't know where that country is. Cheyenne McIntosh was the shortest contestant in the pageant's history. Because, they have a certain height. But my God, girl, you're only 5'1". That's shorter than me. And you made it. So proud of you. She's before McIntosh won the title of Miss Gibraltar. She told the judges, "I may be small, but I can stand tall." Yeah, girl. There's no certain height. If you have the body, the looks, why not? The height doesn't matter. According to her Instagram, she's about 5'1", and she's 25 years old, an accountant, and this is he didn't make it to the top 30 though. So, but still, she represent. You know, Now I know everybody think it's only Miss China, right? No, they also have Miss Macau. Represented in the pageant, and her name is Cassandra Chu. And she's beautiful. She's a she made it into the top 30. She's only 23 years old. Now, those are the kind of, ages they're probably thought about Miss Universe, right? And she's a dancer, a model, and a digital creator. Very smart, beautiful, and smart. Heavy competition. Now, this one was a shocking to me. Miss Malta is 3 years old. Could you imagine that? And look at her body. Wow. I can never tell. 40 years old. Beatrice Enyo. Okay, I have to pronounce it right. Enjoya. Beatrice Enjoya is the oldest woman to compete in the pageant. 40 years old. She's looking good. She's a single mother of 3. I don't know what she was hiding, because her body don't look like she had 3 kids. She's also a survivor of domestic and sexual abuse, and now works with local NGOs to advocate against all forms of violence against women. Wow. Miss Malta. I can't wait. I hope I could meet you one day. You're an inspiration. You're really, really an inspiration to all of us women, that nothing can stop you to fulfill your dream. This probably been your dream since you were young, and I salute you, girl. I really salute you. For a 41-year-old with 3 kids, you're making it happen. Wow. Now, our next one is Miss Maldives. Maldives. No, never heard of that also. It's Marimar Saina Nassim, and Nassim's Miss Universe appearance stirred controversy in her home country because it looked like it's in a Islamic country. The Ministry of Youth, Empowerment, Information, and Arts in the Maldives said that the pageant fundamentally conflicts with the Islamic. See, I knew it, with the Islamic beliefs. Cultural values and traditions upheld by the Maldivian people. So, yeah, they are pretty strict. Islamic religion is really, really serious, you guys. They're very serious. They take it, seriously. Now, let's go on to, well, I have to give you a flower, first of all, Miss Nassim, you went through it. Even though with all the obstacles of the country against you, make it doing this, but you represented them, that they should be proud of you. Now it's Miss Somalia, Khadija Omar, was the first woman to wear a hijab on the Miss Universe stage. She's only 23 years old and the first woman to represent Somalia at the Miss Universe competition. In 2021, she became the first pageant queen to wear a hijab at Miss World. So this is the first. Girl, you've been around. So, well, why not? If you try the Miss World, why not try Miss Universe? You really make a difference. And also that you didn't change. It doesn't matter. You represent your culture, and you also represent your religion. More bravo to you, girl. And that's good that they really let that, the pageant really let you do that, to exercise your belief. Okay, now Miss Moldova. Okay, Miss Moldova. I think I heard that country before. It's Miss Yulita Kalab, and she's the first ever Miss Moldova to compete to the Miss Universe. She's 20 years old, organizes fashion events in Moldova and Romania. She's also an advocate for sports development. That's why she's in shape. Very, very in shape. Go girl. Okay, now David. Okay, now I don't know if I pronounce it right. David Prasha. Prasha became the first Miss Cambodia to place at Miss Universe since her country debut in 2017. Prasha made it to the top 30 now. She made it to the top 30 competition. She's 33 years old. Spends much more of her time volunteering and providing community service. God, I mean, really, by looking at all these pictures, you guys, I just can't believe these women, their ages. I mean, I can understand the young ones, like in their 20s, but the one in the 30s and 40s, they really keep up with the shape, Okay, now, this one. When you're watching this, she's the first woman from Montenegro. Okay, I thought they have a black woman, because it's Montenegro. Well, no, she's white. I guess Montenegro is a very diverse country. It does mean Sansu. I'm just trying to play funny, but I think that everybody that lives there are Negroes. Miss Romania, Ibiza, or Ibza, whatever. Ibiza. That's how you pronounce it. I hope I pronounce it. Girl, I'm so sorry if I mispronounce it. She's only 19 years old, and she's an environmental conservation advocate. Okay. Now, I'm so proud of it. Miss Philippines, Chelsea Manalo. Well, as you know, Chelsea, I'm so proud of her. She's the very first Black American that represent the Philippines. She's only 25 years old, as you know. Modeling at the age of 14, she has a degree in tourism management and previously competed at Miss World Philippines 2017, where she reached up the top 15. She made it to the top 30, to you guys. And don't worry about it. I know she didn't make it all the way to the top 5 and stuff like that, but she was given an award. She was named the Continental Queen of Asia of 2024. So she still won something. It might be the biggest prize, but she still have recognition. I'm so proud of you. I wish I could meet you one of these days when I go to the Philippines. Or maybe we can be on my Zoom, in my podcast. But anyway, I'm so excited every time I see her picture, every time I talk about her, she really represents, And now, Miss North Macedonia, for the country Miss Universe debut, also the first time of Macedonia, Tia Gorgivska. There you go. Tia Georgievska. I get tongue-tied. This last name, girl. According to her Miss Universe bio, she's 21 years old. Her mission is to inspire a world where every person feels valued and has a voice. Okay, the next one is Miss USA. Now, she's also the first Afro-Latina woman to represent USA. I'm so proud of her. Unfortunately, she didn't make it to the top 30, but, she still made a difference. Alma is 22 years old. Miss Alma Cooper. I'm sorry, Miss Alma Cooper. She's an Army officer and West Point graduate, where she was in 5/5 of her class. She is now a Knight Hennessy Scholar and Stanford University, pursuing a master's degree in data science. Girl, of you to represent our country. Miss USA. My God, Alma Cooper, you're so gorgeous. Okay, now, excuse me. The next one is the first Persia to walk Miss Universe on stage. She's 25 years old, a singer, a model, and a Chinese medicine specialist. Miss Ava Okay, Banishan. Banishan. I think that's how you pronounce it. Aba Banishan. Okay, now the next one. Now this one, she's the first, and she's the first runner-up, Miss Nigeria, to place in the top 5 at the pageant. Miss Chidima Adichina. Oh my God, he was an easy journey for Adichina to reach the Miss Universe stage. She was originally competing for Miss South Africa 2024, but decided to withdraw from the pageant following social media attacks regarding her nationality. Wow. The Miss Nigeria competition then invited her to compete, and as she's a she's a law student and athlete who champions diversity, equity, and inclusion as part of her Miss Universe platform, according to her bio for the pageant. As I said, she was crowned Miss, the first runner-up. Beautiful, beautiful Chidima Adesina. Okay, now Miss United Arab uh, Emirates is also competing, and this is the first time. She's 27 years old. She's a mother of 3. You guys, there's another mother. I'm telling you, there were a lot of mothers in this competition, and a successful model. She has walked the runway at New York Fashion Week and appeared on the cover of Harper's Bazaar, Vietnam. Wow. She, as I said, she has the body. And now our last candidate that's in the historical part is Uzbekistan. It's okay now. I don't know if you heard about this country. Uzbekistan is the first Miss Universe appearance with Digina Baridunova. 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 If I pronounce her, Baridunova. Yeah, she's the very first from Uzbekistan. And now, if you know where the country is, it must be somewhere on Earth. And she's only 25 years old, and she's a model. Okay, now that we went through all the 20 finalists and everyone that made history in this pageant, now let's talk about the 5 finalists that moved to the top. These 5 extraordinary queens have stolen hearts and sparked global anticipation. Excitement for the final lap of the event. I saw it. I saw the very last one. The 4th runner-up is Miss Venezuela, Ileana Marquez. A powerful house of beauty and confidence has once again reminded the world why her country remains Miss Universe. Yeah, Venezuela. 3rd runner-up, Miss Thailand, Sukata Kwangs. Okay? Shines with her grace and intelligence. Her dedication to championing women's empowerment has set her apart as a true inspiration. The 2nd runner-up, Miss Mexico, or we call it Mexico, Maria Fernanda Beltran, whose vibrant personality and stunning performances have dazzled the crowd. Of course, because the competition is in Mexico. They better get crazy. This is their candidate, right? Her energy and love for her culture made her a strong contender. She was beautiful, though. She is beautiful. And then the first runner-up, as I mentioned a while ago, Miss Nigeria, Chidima Anishida. Her undeniable charisma and a story that resonates deeply, from her bold speeches to her captivating. I thought she was really going to win because the way she answered those questions, I mean, I really thought, it was so weird because it was a black and a white competition at the very end, the and I was like, really, this will be first as a dark skinned woman, and I can relate to that, you know. So so at the very end, of course, Miss Blonde, Miss Human Barbie, they call her Human Barbie. Miss Denmark, Miss Victoria Ki Philip. That's how you pronounce it. She's from Denmark. I think that's how they pronounce her name. Miss Universe, congratulations, girl, congratulations. You are so beautiful. I bow everyone. She's very elegant. Her poise, oh my God. Her advocacy for sustainability and her flawless runway presence proves she's a queen with purpose. During the pageant, the Miss Universe announces that Miss Tilly was the first Miss Denmark to place in the top 5 since 1963. And she went to become the first from her country to win the crown. Could you imagine that? First, after 73 years. And I know there's a lot of beautiful women in Denmark. She's only 21 years old, you guys. You know, she can compete. I don't know if you can compete once you win. I don't think so anymore. She's a dancer, and aspired to be a lawyer. You know, and she also advocates for mental health and animal rights. Again, I bow to you, girl. Congratulations. So congratulations, everyone, Miss Universe, candidates, winners, and everything. Now, it's been so crazy week, you guys. That's why I'm sorry that it's taking me so long about my diva, my chica chica thing, because there's so many things that happen. And then last Friday, of course, the biggest fight in the whole world, Mr. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I hope you watched it, you guys, because it was amazing. I mean, I can't believe that Mike made it all the way to the 8 rounds. I mean, I know he didn't win, but he proved it that he can still do it. And he can still make the name Iron Fist Mike Tyson. Oh my God. You know, he was the favorite. They have the most the most watched event actually last week. You know, the fight in front of 22,300 fans at AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. Could you imagine that? Paul controlled most of the fight, though. He's only 27 years old. Come on now. And you know, Mike is 58 years old. I mean, I know he's strong, but still, you know, because also Jake is a big guy. You know, if he was a small guy, yeah, Mike would have eaten him alive. But, you know, he controlled the whole fight. You know, Jake controlled the whole fight. It was 80, 72, 79, 73, and 79, 73. Those are the judges' ruling scores, you know. And Tyson returned to the ring after 19 years of absence. Could you imagine that? 19 years. But he made some money though. $20 you know? I mean, I know you get hit right in there, but 20 million, it's not easy to get $20 million, but still, you know, it's only one day work for $20 million. But of course, it took him years to practice, years to get him in shape, you know? But of course, Jake, he really respected him, you know? Even though he was punching and all that, he really respected him. You know, despite claiming victory, you know, Paul admitted that Tyson will forever be the greatest to ever do it, you know. First and foremost, Mike Tyson, it's such an honor. That's what he said. I look to him and I'm inspired by him. That's what Paul said. Absolutely happy, as the former world champ replied also. That's what we call really, you know, sportsmanship, really sportsmanship. You know, and of course, what came to viral after all of that, you know, there was one, a lot of people were wondering, I said, who interviewed Mike before the fight? But guess what? It was his son, because everybody's thinking, why did he kiss this man and tell him that it's going to be vicious? Because it was his son. And check out this video that went viral, you guys. Check it out. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Thank you. Love you too.
I think we censored it a little bit because I mean, you know, I think I can say ass. Like Tyson ass was in all the internet all over the world. I don't give a hope, you know. So when he's 58 years old, you know, this must be his last fight. I mean, he's in good shape for a 58-year-old. I'm telling you, you know. I mean, why not show a little ass? He went viral. Now everybody knows the way his ass looks. But my cousin is still the iron fist, man. That you're the iron fist. Congratulations, even though we didn't win. But now let's talk about my personal excitement. I surprised my sister on her well, she's one of the people that perform in Modesto. And because it happened because of Father Delphin Tumaka. Thank you, Father. I really owe you so much. He really pushed me and said, come on. You haven't talked to your sister for 9 years. Or not really talk, but seen each other for 9. Because we talk once in a while. But to see your sister for 9 years, come on, go ahead and surprise her. And I did. I surprised her. She was really, really surprised, you guys. It was a very, very sweet reunion. You can check out this video. Check it out.
Oh, she's here. Ma! No, her serious is she's this Jamaican firecracker. Half Jamaican, half. She always says this, I'm half Jamaican, half no. What? Half Jamaican, half no. No, we're not those, no. We're Jamaican and Filipino. Tapos sabi niya, oh, what guy? I feel beautiful whenever you say that. But I grew up just really learning from my mom. That's why a lot of people think that, oh, so Jaya, very shy and very quiet, so shy. Hindi pwede. That doesn't work with the Filipino fans of my mother. So for you, mga fans ng nanay ko, maraming salamat po sa suporta ninyo sa akin. Kasi ako na yung expression. Ako na to. So susunod yung anak ko na. Also singer-songwriter. But let's not talk about that. I just want to say thank you, Modesto, for coming tonight. I'm so shy. Magkano yung plato? Magkano per meal? Ano ba yan, buffet? Ganon? Or siniserve? Ay, mayaman ang Purdue. Asa na ating producer? Yes, Doc. Iba ka. Alam mo ba, this is the first time I literally feel so special. Anong meron? That's my sister, y'all. Come on. Sansu Ramsey. See, I told you, 1/4 Jamaican. This one is Miss Kenya. Taray! This is the first time we're seeing each other after 2015. Sandali lang, nag-dinner ka na? I love it. See, the low, as low as my voice is, hers is very high. She goes, a picture, first time after 2015. Sansu. So now 54 and she's what? 25. She's married by saying a real age. Good to see you, Dave. Still looking good. Still got your voice. Since I'm only 1/4. But it's okay. We got our mama in our heart. I love it. I love you. Sit down, relax. But right now, I would like to just share some of the songs that gave me an industry. I've been really working since I was 82, and I don't know, God just kind of brought me here, there, everywhere. Now, in '96, when I got rediscovered in the Philippines, it was just sort of, can I do it? Maybe they're ready for a curly hair, dark skin. And lo and behold, I just had one blessing of a hit after another. These are some of the in one medley of songs. So I think para ko sa mga Pilipino na-in love at na-heartbreak, para ko sa kanila ito. Sino din yung mga nasa high school ng 90s? 96, ganyan. Ay, ayaw mo pang ito. Oo? Yung mga bakla na kasi all my songs were very much. ay di ko matanggap kung wala kang sumali. Pag ika'y wala, sadyang kapag wala ka, wala rin ang tuwa. wala rin ang tuwa.
Hi, everyone. Oh, hello. I hope you enjoyed my sister's song. Isn't she still awesome? You guys, and that's why I'm so excited watching her singing and stuff like that. I'm so proud of her. She's still the queen of soul. Never been duplicated. I'm telling you. Now I'm so excited about my guest tonight. Oh my God, I've known this woman. She's very very talented. She's very humanitarian. You guys, she helps a lot of people. Let me tell you, she's the CEO of Oakland's leading holistic palliative urgent care agency. 30 years RN from Manila to NYC to Los Angeles. And now she makes this, now she's home here in the Bay Area. She's a business entrepreneur. And let me tell you, I'm so honored to have her. Please help me welcome Zinaida Penetrante. Hi, Zinaida.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, kailangan makita ka ng tao, day.
How come I don't see myself? Okay.
Oh, there you go.
How are you? Congratulations to your podcast.
Oh, thank you, my dear. And thank you so much. I'm so honored for you to have. I mean, I know it's a last minute thing but thank you for taking the time. But tell us a little bit about our family, online family and friends. They want to know more about you. Tell us a little bit about you. Were you born in the Philippines or
Yeah, Sansu. I was born in the Philippines. Nako, And then, the typical story of dreaming of coming to America while I was watching our little sari-sari store in the Philippines, in Mandaluyong. I was like, when am I gonna get out of this place? But it was a beautiful place in Mandaluyong, It was in the 70s. It was the air's fresher, not much pollution. And yet I want to get out of the country. But I had no other way to
But your family all here na, di ba? Sa Amerika.
I have a sister who lives here. I have a brother here in the Bay Area in Piedmont, and then I have a brother who lives in Canada in Vancouver. But a typical dream of getting out of the country, but there's no other way to get out. I'm like, how am I going to get out? How am I going to leave the country? And then lo and behold, we don't know what degree to take in college, and nursing was presented to me. Like, just go to nursing. I was in CEU. There's so many long lines in enrollment. Sabi ng friend ko, ayan pumila ka dyan sa nursing. Mag-nursing ka. Maiksi ang pila sa CEU. Kasi sa CEU, ang mahabang pila, di ba, yung yung dentistry, pharmacy, mass communication, tourism, yung mga social.
But that's typical naman sa atin. Pag nag-graduate ka ng high school, be a nurse. Kung gusto mong bumunta ng States, be a nurse.
Yeah.
But it's true though. Because United States always need nurses wherever you go, whatever state you go to, diba? It's a number one job, that, and then especially when you're qualified, and they always love Filipino nurses because we cater, masyado tayong malambing, we cater all their needs with the smile. The time. Kaya Filipino nurses are the most popular nurses all over the United States. I'm telling you, when they said, "Oh, I have a Filipino nurse," and I'm so happy and I'm so glad. I mean, I'm not discriminating the other nurses, but that's what I heard.
Yeah,
but
correct. The medical system's gonna fall apart without Filipinos. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we have patience. We're always happy. They always say that Filipinos are the most happiest people in the world because it doesn't matter what
Oh
happened.
no.
We're still smiling. We're still eating adobo and lechon. And if you don't
Yeah.
have that, you have bagoong. And we're
That'll make
happy.
us happy. Yeah.
Yeah, just one fish, the rice, oh, we're happy. We're good to go.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what inspired you? As you said, I think you were pushed to be a nurse, right? So did you enjoy being a nurse?
Well, did I enjoy being a nurse? Well, it all depends in the it's layers of being a human being, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to nursing school, it was the most fun because in CAU, it's not like here in America where where your subjects are scattered. In the Philippines, you will have the same classmates from beginning to end. So we really had a good time, and it was so much fun. Ah,
So you didn't go further than nursing because you registered nurse, but did you go further? Like you want to be a doctor or?
no, I know that I'm going to be the world is a better place with me as a nurse. Yeah. So
But
what
you,
happened was I had classmates in Central Escolar University who were talking about, oh, I'm gonna go to New York because my aunt is in New York. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to New York too. I'll go with you. So it was true. We all went to New York together. We were close friends and then moved to New York City. So it was
oh,
fun. And then yeah, so I had 13 years of my youth in New York City in
New
the
York City.
90s because I moved there in October 1990, Sansu.
Wow.
Tapos after 13 years there, I was like, oh my God, I just want to get out of here. I want to live by the
Oh,
beach. So I moved in LA in Redondo Beach
oh.
in 2003. Yeah. So
And then what made you move to the Bay Area?
and then I moved to the Bay Area just because it was interesting. I want to be in San Francisco, so I lived in San Francisco for a little bit. Yeah, in
Mm-hmm.
2005. And after that, I saw Oakland Hills. I said, I want to live here. It's beautiful here. So here we go. I'm here in Oakland Hills. And guess what, Sansu? Remember the song of Tower of Power? All the city lights, all the city lights, and
Yes.
all the beauty. No, it's a song about Oakland Hills, who's overlooking all the city lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was my favorite song when I was 5 years old in the Philippines.
Oh my God,
And
what a
Tower of Power is
story.
from the Bay Area, from Hayward, and I think Hayward in Oakland. So who
Wow.
knew? Who knew that all these little favorite things in life when I was little in the Philippines will bring
Yeah.
me here to Oakland Hills?
Isn't that weird, Dad? Because you've been listening to the song since you were young, and then now you live in the Oakland Hills.
And it was
Um,
and it was about the city lights of Oakland Hills.
oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
interesting. Yeah.
So, being in the urgent care, what do you guys supply? I
Oh,
mean, what?
excuse me, Sansu. It's a hospice. I'm in a hospice care business.
Oh, in
Hospice.
hospice care business.
Yes, hospice care business.
That's
Yes.
pretty
So
intense. That's the end of someone's
end
life.
of life
Very
care.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you
Yeah.
comfort them? I mean, what is the best way to comfort someone that's in that situation, in that thing, Day?
At the
I
very
mean,
end of
at
the
the
end
very
of
end.
life. Well,
Yeah.
um, Sansu, wala
Mm.
tayong morphine sa Philippines. Remember nung maliit pa ako, oh my God, this is such a sensitive way to talk about it. But,
Mhm.
di ba nung maliit pa tayo, sasabihin ng nanay sa probinsya sa Bicol kami noon, halika puntahan natin, yung kapitbahay,
Mhm.
mamamatay na, yung ganun.
Mhm.
Di ba sa Pilipinas naman, it's either kasal, manganganak, or libing, mamamatay yung buhay doon. Well, that's just such life, di ba? Pero di ba
Yes.
doon, yung sabi ko, nasa isip ko, bakit parang umiiring siya, yung moaning, she's moaning, walang nagtutulong. Yun na pala yun, I know I work in the ER, so it's a different dynamics, but with hospice is taking care of patient in their end of life, So basically hospice means the hospice care is how to support the family and how to make the family comfortable, the caregiver to be comfortable, how to take care of the suffering loved one with the illness that they're going through. It's helping their loved one in their journey of transitioning. Kung saan man tayo pupunta. Sansu, wala. Whenever I ano ba to, nagpo-pronounce ng namamatay, talagang ganyan ang buhay ko. Higising ng time na, hello, I think my mom passed away. Oh, sige, I'm coming, Magtatanong ako, bubulungan ko yung yung namatay.
Patient?
Okay. Sabihin mo, magparamdam ka naman kung saan ka pupunta, kung nasan ka. Wala, Sansu, walang bumabalik.
Yeah, but the thing about it, Dai, I mean, we have to talaga naman honor you, Dai, kasi not a lot of people can handle that. To handle someone at the last part of their lives, you know what I mean? To comfort them, to comfort the family. Only few people can handle that because that's not easy. Kasi it's emotional. Diba? Sometimes umuwi ka, diba? Umiiyak ka, you always have to think of the other person pag alis mo sa hospice and like, oh my God, when is the last day? Or when is the last time I'm gonna see this person? You know what I mean? Because every day will be like the last breath, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because well, in hospice also, Sansu, the patient might not be imminently dying, Oo, hindi. But may terminal illness na 6 months and 6 months or less ang life expectancy niya, di ba? So we create a relationship. Kaya you're right. It's hard kasi later on ang nagde-decline na. Dati before the patient is still able to walk, and then later on after a few weeks, oh, Zenaida, we need a wheelchair. She cannot stand up anymore. Tapos, okay, Zenaida, I think we need a bedside commode. Kasi hindi na we cannot go walk, or I cannot even take her to the toilet, to the bathroom anymore. So, palit ang their world becoming smaller and smaller, from bed to commode na lang, or not anymore, just in bed, magiging bedridden. So you're right, we bond, from the time that we're preparing, the body is preparing to meet, to go home. To go home.
Yeah, but do they still take medication, or there's no more medication? You just let them go. You just let them live their life.
So it's like this. It all depends on the di ba, yung treatment plan.
Yeah.
We still give the medication until it's not effective anymore, until it's not gonna work anymore, until all they need is pain medication and anti-anxiety medication. Kasi yung body system hindi na yung there's no more going back, That was the terminal illness that's taking over. So in the end, it's all about comfort care. Comfort care, and the family is prepared, and the family is very aware of the situation, how it's going to go down, So it's all about preparation. And
are you the one who have to talk to the family, or you
well,
have
we have spiritual support, and we have bereavement support. In fact, every month we have a monthly bereavement group meeting. So this means they are our patient, the bereaved are the family or friends of the dissident, the patient who died, or another other people who are bereaved wants to
Mhm.
attend our meeting. So it's a open to public, and it's held in our office, or if they want to suggest to hold it in somewhere, we can do that.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's held in our office every month. It's at 5707 Redwood Road, Suite 1, Oakland, in Oakland Hills, California 94619. So we
Mm.
share thoughts, we share. It's like a therapy, and the people who lead the bereavement are volunteers who have degree in psychotherapy. So
Oh,
it's nice.
wow.
And of course, we have
When you
our
sit down
social
with a
worker.
family,
Say
yeah,
it.
you have your social worker.
Yes, we
So,
have our social worker for
so are
psychosocial
you the
support.
one?
Yeah.
Are you the one that talks to the patient and let them know, or another
About
person about what's going on, or comfort them, or somebody else will comfort you?
somebody else. Yeah, the bereavement, the spiritual support.
That's
So we have a
so
chaplain.
much.
So spiritual support, chaplain, and bereavement support. Yes, they
Good.
they visit the family and the patient for
Oh,
spiritual and emotional support. Yeah.
oh, okay. But how about if the person is Muslim or a different religion? So how
So
the chaplain can do that?
So it's like this. So a spiritual support, so we have a hired spiritual support, correct?
Mm-hmm.
If the family requests for a rabbi, our
Mm-hmm.
spiritual support will look for a rabbi near the neighborhood where the patient lives, or if they prefer
Okay.
a priest, a Catholic priest to visit, they will,
Mm-hmm.
we will, or it's the job of the spiritual support of the chaplain to look for the
Mm-hmm.
denomination of the patient. And if it's Muslim, they're looking for somebody from the temple, or
Mm-hmm.
the that they need to talk to. We will
Yeah.
reach out to the nearest temple around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or
So you do cater the religion. You cater the.
yes, yes. It's and of course our chaplain is non-ecumenical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's
he's pretty much, he's not Catholic, he's not Christian, he's just a chaplain that talks about God, no?
yeah. Let's talk about higher beings,
The higher power.
spirituality,
Yeah.
and a lot of support. For the family
So
and the patient.
so what kind of advice can you give to our viewers there about how can you prepare your family? I mean, uh, do you sit down and say, okay, they call you and surrender the patient, right? They said, okay, I think he or she wants to go to the hospice. They will just
Uh,
call you and say
Enrolled
they're
to
ready.
hospice.
Yeah, and then you just come out and have them delivered, or what
So
is it?
Sansu, this is how we get the referral, you mean. So hospice
Mhm.
is a benefit here in America. Sana nga meron din tayo yan in the Philippines. It's a benefit for Americans, for Medicare beneficiary or medical, and
Mhm.
private insurance as well. So how
Mhm.
do you get a Medicare insurance? If you contributed to Medicare for 10 years and you're over 65 years old,
Mhm.
if you're medical is insurance for low income family.
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
these are insurance po. Who are your listeners, Sansu? Is it
Oh,
here in
everybody.
America? All over
Yeah, no, no, all over the world because
all over
we're
the
in,
world?
yeah, we're in YouTube, we're Facebook, Spotify. So
Okay.
we're trying to give them a little perspective, because I know hospice is not. I don't think it goes outside United States, or other countries. I don't think they have hospice
Ano
because
lang,
it's
ang all I know
their
is like
practice.
England has, I think, it
England, right?
started from England, yeah,
Yeah.
from Cicely Saunders, Dr. Saunders.
Hmm.
So it's a benefit. So
Yeah.
So, where you're gonna get a benefit the hospice, in my enroll, because you'll be enrolled for hospice, is when
Mhm.
there's a doctor who will um explain or diagnose the patient that you have terminal illness, that we think you have 6 months or less to live, and there's no that treatment is no longer effective with
Yeah.
with whatever illness the patient has.
Mhm.
So that referral is coming from the hospital, the
Mhm.
clinic, or it could be community referral,
Mhm.
relatives, family.
Mhm.
And how do
Mhm.
you tell your doctor that, doc, we think my mom, she needs hospice now. And
Mhm.
then, of course, if the doctor has been caring for that patient, the doctor will agree to the family, okay, do you have any hospice company who you want to come out to you? And the family
Mhm.
can tell the doctor, oh, I want holistic palliative care, the one in Oakland, the one that's led by Zenaida Penetrante. because they have 5 star in Google, because this Google 5 star reviews are real.
It
So
means your
there.
service is really awesome. You have a 5 star. It means
That's
you really
right.
make, yeah, to really make them happy before they close their eyes. You're the one that
Yeah,
really, the last people that they will see
they'll
before they,
see. Yeah,
you know.
know.
Yeah, so it's really as I said, I salute you, Dai, because not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah.
Always, if you're the last person that they'll see, you always remember their faces, their stories, and all that. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
nadadala mo yun eh. You take it
Mm-hmm.
home and you're like, oh my God. And then it makes you value your life too. It makes you like, I want to, really enjoy my life, because you just never know. Because you
Yeah.
always see these people on their last breath, you
Yeah.
know. So, well, thank you, Dai. I mean, thank you. So, what is the name of the company again?
Holistic
Oakland.
holistic palliative care in Oakland. And we are a hospice agency who will
Uh-huh.
provide great care for your loved ones. Of course,
Oh.
because ang nagre-refer yung mga nag-aalaga. Alam
And
mo,
what's the number?
I'll say it again,
What's the phone number that they can call?
510-285-7800 or
And
510-500-5568.
and what's the website
Holisticpalliative.com.
that come? Oh,
Just
okay.
Google holistic palliative care in Oakland.
Oh, okay. As long as they know how to spell palliative.
Palliative. O nga eh. Pag Pilipino, magaling mag-spelling. Ikaw, Sansu, kasi hindi ka tunay na Pilipino, ha? Mahina mag-spelling.
Ikaw talaga. Well, thank you, Dai. I mean, really, your job is pretty heavy. Sometimes I don't know if I want to get serious or put
Sansu, you'll be
joke.
surprised. You'll be
Yeah,
surprised. It's the time to laugh and cry. For
it's
some
true.
reason, we become embedded with the family, and then there are moments that we're crying and laughing because they know that the loved one is going, and memories arises, and we talk about it, and then we laugh how the ones dying still have personality. It's just that they're weak. You
It's
know,
true.
they're still fabulous and with
You
personality.
you have the right attitude. You
Yeah.
have right, you're the right person to this kind of job. But thank you. Would
Yes.
you like to give a shout out to your family and friends out there?
Oh, really? Okay. Shout out to my family in the Philippines. My Kuya Boyet, who's in the Philippines. My ate Gwen, Manay Gwen. Yeah, we're small family now. You know, my
Oh,
niece. Yeah. And I
oh,
want to see
thank
this podcast.
well, thank you so much. Thank you, for blessing us with your presence tonight and giving us a little education about hospice, because a lot of people, don't know about it. I
Yeah.
mean, Yeah, they always think that it's the worst, but it's not the worst. It's something that if you feel comfortable, that your family would want to have the last breath in a decent place and just to have peace, then you
Yes.
can call. You can call
Call
the
us. Yeah.
holistic palliative
When
care.
in doubt, call 510-500-5568
556.
or Google Holistic Palliative
Google
Care. We're number
care.
one. We're 5-star.
Yes. Well, God bless you, Di. Thank
God
you.
bless.
God bless and see you soon, all right?
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.
Bye. Well, guys, so right now I would like to go on to a commercial a little bit and then we'll be right back. Hi, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed our show today. There were some sad and happy moments and stuff like that. I mean, when it comes to hospice, of course, you don't know if you want to be, celebrate someone's life, in a happy note or in a sad note. But I just want to thank my girl, Sinaida Penetrante, for taking the time to educate us a little bit about hospice. And don't forget, as I said, she said they're number they're five star. So it's a holistic um palliative care urgency. So I just want to thank her so much. I just want to thank all of you for sticking by with me every Wednesday night. And for sorry that we started late, because of technical difficulties. But I just want to before I say goodbye, I just want to say that, oh, don't forget, my mom's book, you guys, is still available. Elizabeth Ramsey, Queen, Philippine Rock and Roll. It's still available on Amazon to purchase. And also, don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, your household pets. And before I say goodbye, I just want to give an honor to the person that I was shocked when it happened, when I found out. She's one of the famous singers in the Philippines. She's a member of the Aegis group. Their group was very, very popular in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, or the 80s. She was only 48 years old and she came here in the US so that she can be treated for her lung cancer. Oh, actually it started with a breast cancer and then it escalated to her lungs. And she was hoping that she's going to get better. So, as I said, she was only 48. I just saw her a week and a half ago. I just partied with her, and it's just shocking that she just passed away November 18. It was announced by Filipino Music OPM in Facebook, and they said that it is with heavy hearts that we share the news of passing of Mercy Sunot, one of the beloved vocalists of Aegis band. She bravely fought her battle with cancer, but has now found peace and rest. That's what the band, message in Facebook. And also in TikTok, this is her last words, you guys. He said, tapos na yung surgery ko sa lungs, pero biglang nahirapan akong huminga. So, dinala ako sa ICU, she said. Tapos ngayon, may tubig pala. May inflammation yung lungs ko. So, ginagawa na nila ng paraan. And that's what she said again. And then sabi niya, steroids, pinasteroids ang pinainom na sa akin ng doktor para sa inflammation. Pag-pray ninyo ako, guys, please. Pag-pray ninyo ako. Tapos na lang that's what she said. that's why I said, we gotta enjoy life, you guys. You just never know. You know, that's what I said. She was just happy. And I even asked her, I said, Day, Bisaya man na siya. I said, Day, kumusta ka na? Kasi it was a month and a half ago when I saw her perform. I even sang with her. We sang, I Will Survive on stage. Tapos, and then I saw her again before that. I mean, before November 18, I didn't know that would be her last song. She will sing, and I'd be with, the picture with me, and so Mercy, you know, may God perpetual light shine upon you, and may you rest in peace, die. Thank you for your music. Thank you for your contribution in music, for your beautiful voice. We will forever cherish you in our hearts because you're a very, very good person. So, please don't go, and please listen to her last song. So, thank you guys. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice, I'll see you again next week. All right. Love, peace, and joy. God bless you all. Stay safe. Bye.